And so we are set for this very one. Promises to be a cracker. Jacob Tetteh Choco Fire against Emmanuel Quaye, the Choco Wilder. Laryea in the red corner out of the Bronx Gym. Quaye in the blue corner fighting out of the Wisdom Gym.
Interesting fight, and for me, I think that, you know, they look, well conditioned for this fight. If you look at the body composure, you know, and they are interesting fight. Just like you said, you know, it promises to be, more fire.
A cracker of a fight.
Crack of a fight, trust me.
Both boxers have been to the gym of Laryea hot sparring sessions.
Okay, all right, so there we go in round one. And you can see both boxers very conditioned, very well conditioned indeed. And we are expecting to see some quality boxing here, of course, on that count. And we are praying this fight will end prematurely.
Yeah, of course, with the fighting styles of both boxers, they are sluggers. You don't expect the fight to last because...
obviously, and even besides that, we are already been sleeping this morning. Anyway, still on HS Television and ultimatesportsghana.com.
A huge left counter to the jaw of Laryea in the blue and white ranks. Another right and left.
So Laryea has begun eating, you know, the punches.
And there's a grin on the face of Laryea. I don't know why he's grinning at the punches, but he's landed a few of his own right now.
Exactly.
Every punch thrown with mean intentions.
Exactly, you know.
With much vim, verve and conviction.
Certainly, you know, I think that both boxers have something to, you know, fight about. There's a score to settle, I think so. So it looks like certainly this is the right time to call every bluff off.
Very well. A power jab from Laryea sends Quaye back a few steps. An overhead misses from Quaye, and they go into a clinch. Referee Roger Bano, experienced referee, he is up to the task.
So fight still continues.
Both boxers very calm and composed in the ring.
On your favorite HS television channel, HS TV, and then of course on social media handle on ultimatesportsghana.com. You can join us live over. And then of course boxingghana.com. And just look at that.
A left hook lands on Quaye and he staggers back, but he recovers.
Oh mine. And instead of just, chasing up, he went in and embraced, you know,
another power jab. And
yeah, another one again.
And then it's the jab from Laryea seems to be a power jab. Anytime he lands, it catches the attention of Quaye.
My brother, boxing is a very difficult job to do.
The 10-second clap goes. Hot exchange is right there. Both boxers are very, very confident in their power and in their skill. Not giving an inch to each other.
Absolutely, and I think the bragging rights, just like you mentioned, also comes to play here. And so we are just hoping, upon hope, we are hoping upon hope that we see the best. But so far, I think I've loved this fight. I've loved it already. Super welterweight. It's a very tough division, isn't it?
A 154-pound division. Super welter.
It's a very tough one. You know, anytime we mention it, the divisions, I want to go back and check the correspondence, with the foreign boxers.
Jamel Charlo.
Absolutely. That's what I was talking about. You know, the Jamel Charlos, I think Tim Zoo from Australia.
Team Zoo is there as well.
Absolutely, you know, and then, so it's a whole creme de la creme of tough boxers in that division. Incredible stuff. So we need to give these boxers some thumbs up for fighting in this division here in Ghana. But let's see how they actually translate it into a foreign story in future. 154 division.
Referee warns them for holding and Quaye misses a huge right.
So Quaye, a second miss and a third miss, and it's becoming spontaneous. The misses are becoming spontaneous from Quaye.
And Laryea landing at will on Quaye. Quaye is in trouble at this point. Quaye in trouble. Quaye is in trouble. Jacob Laryea is on the offensive.
It's quite obvious. If you miss such chances, obviously you'll be at the receiving end. Incredible comeback from Laryea at this stage.
Yeah, but he has to be wary. Quaye has a big right hand that if it lands and lands well, it might be 9 over for Laryea. Laryea has to be very careful. Landed one right there, but not very clean.
Interesting stuff. Laryea once again coming
And
through.
Laryea on the attack at this point. Getting one through the guard of
interesting.
Quaye. And he hits one himself.
But why do you keep missing your target? It's energy.
Quaye
and you can't be
lands
wasting
an
them like that.
uppercut.
It's amazing to be missing targets, spontaneously. Honestly, it's so amazing.
And this fight then is just caught fire.
Adjo White center in Dansoman is lit, and the hostility between these two boxers must end today. Must be settled actually today.
Laryea seems a bit fatigued. He exerted a lot of energy in that very attack. Seems a bit fatigued.
That reminds me of when Joshua fought against Klitschko in that round 6 epic round in the world. If you recall, a heavyweight bout, Anthony Joshua and then Klitschko. Joshua hit and got tired, and he paid for it.
Yeah, he almost went down in that very round.
Absolutely.
After taking Klitschko down, he gassed out.
Totally. Mine, oh mine.
Jacob Laryea's body language, it looks
A bit shaky.
very fatigued. He looks a bit shaky. Yeah,
And the bell, you see me.
you're right. He doesn't look himself at all.
Yes.
Jacob Laryea.
Yes.
You look at the two of them, Quaye seems a bit fresher at this point
Yeah.
than Laryea. Laryea exerted a bit more energy. He
More
needs to
energy.
recover. You look at their posture in the corner.
They're not happy.
Quaye seems a lot more relaxed as compared to Laryea, who seems
Laryea.
to be well exhausted.
Super.
This one is the Battle of Choco, and it's ongoing here.
Interesting stuff.
Round 3.
Then it's
So just round 3.
whoever wins this fight rules Choco.
That's a local bragging right,
Just
And-
round 3 and the action.
Yes, just round 3, but already tiredness has set in.
Yeah.
Round 3 out of 12 rounds.
It's because they exerted a lot of energy. Every punch thrown is thrown with much conviction and verve.
So you can just imagine fighting German Charlo this way.
Dennis, let's forget about it.
So I believe
They
that
have a long way to go.
our guys really need to learn how to, amass stamina. He needs to just, we need to just assist. Oh, John Laryea, and that
Jacob
was
Laryea
Jacob Laryea.
almost late. Maybe the marshal should do something about the ring there.
It was a 360 turn from Jacob. Great punches from Jacob Laryea at this stage. Are the punches going to yield results? And the clinch will come through. Mine, oh mine.
Laryea lands flurries, but the flurries hardly do significant damage to Quaye.
This
But
one,
this time around,
and just watch Laryea. Laryea's onslaught.
a low blow.
But the referee, of course,
2 low blows in a row from Quaye.
but this is quite clear. 2 low blows on the screens. Referee cautions.
2
Emmanuel
low
Quaye.
blows in a row from Quaye.
Oh, mine, oh mine. So the fight is getting quite interesting here at this stage. And let's see whether Quaye can actually stand up to the test of time. I'm told either of these boxers winning today will be the champion of Choco.
I tell you, Dennis, bragging rights, all eyes. And I'm sure,
Choco should be the place to be.
I'm telling you, the fans from Choco, I'm sure they are all glued to their sets, watching live on HSTV.
Absolutely. And then, of course, on ultimatesportsghana.com.
Also on Ultimate Sports Ghana and across all social media platforms.
So far, so good for both boxers. They've done their part into ensuring that it comes up, of course, up on top. And Quaye, look at of the exchanges.
With registration number GW51921.
Jacob Laryea.
A very good round. Very, very good round.
Yes,
A good fight.
Amazing. And, the way they're already tired, I think this fight has, a very interesting ending, so to speak.
Seconds out. Seconds out. Round 4.
Into the fight resumes. Round number 4. Epic encounter between 2 combatants.
Absolutely.
2 gladiators, consummate warriors in the ring. Huge punches being thrown there.
I can see Laryea now becoming very, very offensive in his strides. Laryea, I think, has won the last 2 rounds and is seeking to add one.
But Laryea should be careful of those haymakers being thrown by Quaye. If one of them lands very cleanly, it might be night-night.
Oh, now Quaye's demonstration is so much clear at this stage.
But Quaye seems to be employing some dirty tactics here and there.
Of course, it's
He
part
should
of the
be
game.
careful.
It's part of the game, isn't it?
It's part of the game, but it might get you penalized or even ultimately disqualified. Nice ride, straight ride from Laryea Lancer, sends Quaye back, and he grabs the neck of Laryea.
But I think the referee should really come in at this stage.
Yeah, I think that Roger Bando should really stamp his authority in this fight. A nice left hand to.
My God, there has been a wobble here, and that is Quaye. Quaye is at the receiving end at this stage, and I'm not surprised at all. Should he visit the canvas, but he's trying to adopt a wait and see tactic. Of course, a single blow can cause we're still here.
Laryea on the offensive, chasing Quaye around the ring, saying to him, I am the boss, I rule this ring.
Incredible stuff here at the Idle White Center.
Laryea lands the overhead right, Quaye comes back. Hot battle here. The Battle of Choco. Quaye against Laryea. Wisdom Gym against Bronx Gym. Feisty encounter there.
When I think that Quaye is beginning to deplete in form, and Laryea also keeps missing his punches.
The tempo of the fight has slowed down a bit, and both boxers have their faces marked at this point.
Absolutely.
But then you should agree with me that right now, Laryea is definitely in the driving seat.
Oh, certainly. At this stage, I think I'll root for Laryea. And Quaye, for me, I think has been shocked a bit about what is really happening. But I think let's see what will transpire at the end of the whole caboodle. But clearly, if you just join us, we are live on HSTV, your reference point for boxing in Ghana, and then of course ultimatesportsghana.com. And you can just actually listen to us live. My name is Dennis Moore, and I'm here with Sam Nana Gold, bringing you every Tom, Dick, and Harry here.
Seconds out. Round 5.
So round 5 here.
Round 5, there we go. Laryea still very aggressive. One in the ring at the moment. And it's a great skill of course in the ring for this young chap, Jacob Laryea. And the referee keeps intervening. What is the issue here at this stage? What is the issue? There's no issue. So he just stopped the fight, and it gives room for the boxers to relax. What was the issue?
No, he didn't. There was somebody in the corner of Quaye who was not supposed to be there, so he had to drive the person out to allow the bout to continue. If you are not a corner man, you have no business being a corner. And Laryea Pumelina Quaye in Quaye's own corner, the blue corner. Fierce exchanges, and Laryea getting the better of it. Quaye in trouble here.
Laryea should be very
on the ropes, and he is eating leather. Quaye in trouble, tries to hold. My goodness, those are bombs coming from Laryea. Laryea has Quaye in all kinds of trouble. Quaye does not look good at all. He looks to his corner. And he lands a huge one on the jaw of Laryea. Laryea takes that well. My God. What a fight.
Well, this is a very good fight by all standards.
What a war.
I'm so much enthused about what's really happening now. And Laryea, of course,
What a duel.
if you get such an opportunity, you would have to make use of it. Otherwise, moving through the rest of the rounds, you can just be found, wanting and all that.
Dennis, I was telling you that if Laryea lands a clean right, we might as well be in for a short night. It almost manifested.
Absolutely. And I think currently in the ring, I think Laryea is pulling up the strings. He's the one calling up all the shots here. And he's got every opportunity to make sure that he makes hay while the sun is shining. And it's key for him to move through. And Laryea sent a vicious one indeed. And is it really going to be? He goes in again with another one. And Laryea, oh my, incredible stuff from this young chap.
Dennis, this fight is a slugfest.
Well, I think, I don't know how to even describe
A
it.
barn burner.
Laryea has made me to enjoy this particular, fight.
An all-out war. And we
all-out
go
war.
for the 10-second clap.
Choco must come down today. It's quite incredible what he said, but of course I think Laryea has really done well. He's won this particular round, and if he really continues and move up, get the gaseous things out from him, he'll be able to knock down, Jacob, of course, in his very stance. It's incredible from what I'm really watching today. And this fight for me has been, a super pack on this bill. I love it so much.
This very bout, I said at the press conference that this bout was going to be the pick of the pack. I said that it might still the show. And indeed, it is proven to be so.
Exactly, you'll be torn apart to see what will happen at the end of the fight. People want to really see results out of this, and I think that we are anxious, we are thirsty to see what happens, certainly at the end of this battle.
Dennis,
but I see a knockout coming.
Dennis, I want to put you on the spot. Who goes home with the West Africa Boxing Union super welterweight strap?
I mean, it's amazing, but from what I'm seeing, if you ask me to predict, I will go for certainly Laryea. Jacob is, getting quite improved, of course, in the ring generalship and stuff like that, and that is why I give him all the kudos. He's controlling the ring at the moment.
All right, so Dennis Small.
Now Laryea comes in again once again.
Putting his head out for Laryea to win, and Laryea indeed. My goodness, those are bombs being thrown in there. My goodness.
Now, oh my.
Goodness me.
Quaye is in a wonderland at this stage.
Emmanuel Quaye, very, very durable chin. He has received some hefty punches, but he's still in there, fighting for his life.
I think he wants to go down himself at this stage. Should the wind blow slightly, he'll go down by himself.
You wouldn't want to lose the fight and wake up on the following morning
and watch the fight again on HS television. You wouldn't want to do that.
Walking by your streets and being hooted at.
Laryea has proven beyond all reasonable doubts.
And Quaye will grab. Quaye will grab.
And that's the best thing to do at this stage.
Refusing to let go.
And the referee is standing, watching them. the referee should be halt and search and give space
Yeah,
for more action.
I thought referee Rojabano would caution Quaye against and it looks like he's about to deduct points from Quaye for a low blow.
I think he's kept the low blow for a very long time, and he ought to have been cautioned a long time ago.
So at this point, Quaye is handicapped on the scorecards after being penalized and deducted points for low blows. They go into a full good fight. Reminds me of Azuma Nelson against Fennec. Fought a whole round in the corner.
Because they love it themselves, because there's a whole space in the ring. But of course, if you also love, the status quo, you have to fight towards it, and that is what Fennec really loved. And in the long run, Fennec really tasted, in quotes, death. Laryea comes through with a very hefty one. Jacob Laryea, of course, now trying to end Ament here. He goes through, and the bell will say, oh my.
Dennis, what a right hand from Laryea.
This round is for Laryea. No twist about that.
Dennis, the last 3 or 4 rounds have been for Laryea.
You can check how Emmanuel Quaye is actually faring here. It's quite impressive from Laryea.
Swelling on the left eye of Laryea.
My God. Nana,
Dennis,
I haven't regretted at all waiting for this fight.
I'm telling you.
I haven't regretted at all. This fight is seeming to even outwit all the rest of it.
A barn burner.
Absolutely. So if you're watching this live on HS Television and of course on ultimatesportsghana.com, you move in there and watch us live here. We bring you all the details, all the analysis, and then all the predictions on the fights you're currently watching at this stage. And there we go again. Round 5, I guess. Round 6. So 6 more rounds to go. And how hard is the Heart going to take those rounds? 18 good minutes. And this is like a marathon running from Dansoman to the Accra Sports Stadium. Laryea. And that was a vicious one by all descriptions. And Laryea wanting to end the fight prematurely. And look at that. Quaye goes in and he grabs.
Laryea just threw a bomb at Quaye, and Quaye ate that bomb and burst.
The soul of Quaye is willing, but the body is weak at this stage. But let's see how things actually pans out. Die Hard will be, of course, the description. Now look at Laryea moving through some.
They are throwing a huge ladder at this point.
And hooks at this stage. So what's the referee saying? The referee goes through, and the corner man.
Looks like the plaster, the taping on the glove of Quaye.
But I like the way the referees, Referee Bano is moving up and down. I love his, antics and sketches in the ring.
He is very, very experienced. One of the most experienced ring officials we have in Ghana now. We've had the likes of Atta, Eddie Papo.
Absolutely.
Another one of our topmost.
Certainly. So John Laryea, Jacob Laryea, I beg your pardon, John Laryea has taken over the shine. Jacob Laryea coming up against Emmanuel Quaye. Emmanuel Quaye, of course, in yellow shorts, and he has been at the receiving end since time immemorial. And I'm wondering when his stars will shine. But currently on your screens, the chap in blue trunks, by name Jacob Laryea, is the one winning the eyeballs currently. And Jacob Laryea, I'm sure all the Choco fans are watching him at this stage. And who crowns the Choco Championship? Aside the main one, they are fighting the WABU Super Welterweight Championship title. But for me, Jacob Laryea stands tall at this stage.
But in this round, it looks like Emmanuel Quaye has somehow found his rhythm.
He's recovered.
Though Laryea is coming back, but Quaye is doing better in this round.
He's recovered, and the more he goes through the corner, the more he invites, those vicious, engagements, from Laryea.
Yeah.
And I think he needs to be moving around, He needs to be moving around to save, to save himself from all this punishment.
Sure. But Emmanuel Quaye is not a defensive fighter. He is a come forward, attacking, aggressive slugger. That's his game. Straight, left.
Straight.
Yeah, that.
Seconds up. Seconds up. Round 8.
Lie. Looks like the canvas is still slippery. Fight resumes. Boxers still throwing heavy leather. Jacob Laryea is still on the offensive.
Abdurrahman Dodu, I've seen you watching from the USA. We are so much grateful. Mr. John Laryea stealing all the applause here at the Idro White Center in Dansoman, Accra. And remember, you are live on HS Television, and then of course on the ultimatesportsghana.com. You can watch us over, and you're watching one of the most interesting bouts, of course, on the bill tonight. Laryea, and that was a vicious one. He has to go down at this stage. Man oh my, Quaye is still resolute.
My goodness, how is Quaye still standing? His head was shook, his neck.
That was quite stupendous, had I said, but clearly he should have gone down.
What a bomb from Laryea. I mean, how he's still standing remains a mystery to me. Emmanuel Quaye, what a chin, what a jaw, what resilience.
He's taking all the punishment at this stage, but he needs to put up
absolute doggedness.
It's either he puts up or he actually leaves the terrain because it looks like the punishment is really coming through. But he's got more energy, I can see so. And but you know, just responding, you know, is the issue for him. He's not able to come in just like he did in the first 3 rounds. And Laryea has taken over the center stage. Laryea has become the eyeballs of every person here at the Edo White Center in Dansoman.
My goodness. I mean, irrespective of the outcome, Emmanuel Quaye, I mean, I'm just lost for words. How was he able to survive that punch without going down? So Dennis, at this point, what would it take for Quaye to go down?
Well, I think that it could be a very viable punch, so to speak. You know, a punch that is legitimate to take him down. Honestly, maybe spontaneous punches.
But he has eaten everything.
But it has to be. I mean, so you need to follow up. Laryea needs to follow up.
It has to be successive.
Absolutely, because when you hit once and the person gets, you know, surprised, keep up. But you relax a bit and then see there is more air. The air breaks, you know, everything. So for me, I think that Laryea is doing very well, but he needs to really learn how to, you know, keep up the pounds, you know. Well, but clearly, I think in the last 3 rounds, Laryea has won every bit of rounds. Laryea is winning with the scorecard, so to speak.
Of course, if the fight should go to the judges, I'm quite sure that even so, with the points deduction, it will definitely be a clear win for Laryea. But the fight is still up for grabs. Looks like Quaye has an issue with his left shoulder. I don't know.
Okay.
He seems to be complaining in the corner.
In the corner.
His left shoulder.
Then I think the
You
corner
see him trying to.
Yes, just, you know, flex,
You know,
flex the arms and stuff.
Yeah, he has
If you cannot, you just quit.
It's a few more punches.
I think he doesn't want to go home, you know, just like you mentioned earlier. I mean, in that capacity.
I mean,
Go
the
home.
shame and
Go home gracefully.
Yeah, the shame, the ignominy.
Surrounding this whole thing, you know. So it also plays a very huge role here. And I agree with him.
Both guys are taunting each other in there. But I'm sure after this fight.
So why now? Look, the stance of the game has changed, and you know, Quaye is now calling out, you know, Laryea to his corner. I think he really, you know, like this kind of preserve. This is what he really, you know, enjoy doing. And for me, it's risky for him.
Yeah, the thing is that he has a shorter reach. So when he invites Laryea in, Laryea commits himself and he lands some very, very hefty punches there.
It's getting quite interesting at this stage from Quaye. And Quaye still stands at where he is. Interesting stuff on that occasion.
Yeah,
but I love Laryea.
Is there to conserve power. You know, being there is helping him to conserve energy. Yeah.
Hey, he's not moving at all. I mean from that stance.
Another right hand shakes back the head of Quaye, who is talking to his opponent and to the referee.
Interesting stuff here at the Edo White Center in Dansoman, Accra, where, of course, we are into the WABU West Africa Super Welterweight Championship.
Huge punches there, another punch there from Laryea. Quaye is still refusing to move from the corner. He hits a huge left hook, right hook from Laryea.
The referee should allow action to take place. What do you think?
And Quaye is still standing.
He's a last man indeed. Last man standing, he is. Oh, these are sweet flurries from, you know, Jacob Laryea. I'm enjoying every bit of Laryea's, you know, punches. And there he goes. He's running away from that area, and Laryea will go in with more upset. And now the clinching. I think Jacob is now feeling the atmosphere. He's feeling, oh mine, oh mine. This is Jacob Laryea. Jacob Laryea, of course, you know, with more super flurries coming from Jacob Laryea at this stage. And then look at that. Incredible.
We do interviews after year. We do interviews after year. So,
incredible stuff. I think Emmanuel Quaye is telling the referee something. I can see the eyes swelling up. And
he was right to signal the end of the
Laryea is
ninth round.
Laryea is confident as sword. And
Laryea knows he almost had Quaye out. And Emmanuel Quaye, my goodness. You know, Dennis, one thing I'll say, no matter who wins here, we need a rematch.
Look, Javetta Davis told Rangasia, there's no rematch in this.
But that one...
we settled the score once and for all.
So that one was on
no title.
A different platform. There was no title. And also, it was by a knockout. But how things have gone, it has been, this is the last one, it's a 10-1 encounter. So the last one, the bout might as well end on a cast. So either of them might have a claim to a rematch, being that it wasn't knocked out. You know, so that would be a right call.
Anyway, but it's clear, I mean, on the screens, it wasn't knocked out, but what are you saying?
A rematch at a big venue in Choco or at the Buko Boxing Arena would be huge. Would be huge, I tell you.
Maybe pay-per-view.
Dennis, I would pay to watch this fight or a rematch on any other day. I would pay to watch it.
Well, great one there.
And the final round.
So the final round.
Final round.
And how enjoyable this is really going to be. Quaye. Oh, Quaye has survived the Holocaust. And let's see how he's able to go through the final one.
The Holocaust indeed it is.
Trust me, he's really gone through hell tonight. And this morning, I should say. And boxing is a science indeed.
The sweet science they call it.
The sweet science. But how sweet is it? But Jacob Laryea, I beg your pardon, has been sensational. Of course,
Jacob,
from round 5 up to this stage, he's been so much, I mean, superlative in description so far for me. And I love him, I mean, his composure and the way he really goes in to make sure he gets to his target is superb.
So he has done good. He should just be careful and control the game and wrap up.
But at this stage, I see nothing so venomous from Quaye. Trust me. Quaye is down and 1 out. He's out, and all that he needs to do is to protect his legitimacy as a boxer.
You think so?
I think so.
In boxing, 1 punch can change everything.
It's true, but not this time round, honestly.
All right, so
I don't see that coming.
So then it's more. He believes that the fight is wrapped up for Laryea, and Quaye has nothing coming in. You still have it.
So you can just see what is really happening, and you can see, you know, the demeanor of the two boxers, and you can see where one person has more ego than the other in this last round. It's clear, you know, and no punch is coming from, you know, Quaye. It's not you. It's over. It's over.
The body language.
It's over.
The body language from Quaye.
He doesn't want to go down, and for me that is more credibility. I mean, for him and his family, it's key.
And I love that technique from Laryea. When he went and landed a left and a right, he dagged. No, he dagged.
Okay.
Just to ward off any other blow coming from the opponent.
That's great.
Very great one.
And there goes Quaye.
Referee rules down as a slip. Quaye falls through the ropes. My oh my, drama all over.
So how did you see it yourself?
I think it was a push and a slip.
Anyway, interesting stuff here at the Adrian White Center in Dansoman. Of course, bringing you live commentary for your relaxation wherever you may be. The name is Dennis Mon, of course, with Sam Nana Gold here, getting you all the insights, all the analysis, you know, for your consumption. But of course, it's early morning here in Ghana. And Quaye is surviving by those clappers. And let's see how he's able to go through. Quaye. Laryea, and there goes the final.
And the fight is over.
There goes the
Battle
final
of Choco.
bell. It's all over here. Quaye has survived. But of course, how did he survive? That is a different question to ask. Though, I mean, interesting stuff. So my colleague Nana will go down there, of course, to have a few interviews with the boxers for you there. And I'm sure you're really loving it wherever you are. Incredible stuff. You're live on HS Television, on the ultimatesportsghana.com. Live commentary coming your way, wherever you may be. My name is Dennis Moore, and of course, my colleague Sam Nana Gold, and he'll be pretty going down there to get you the interviews shortly. And it makes sense to Sami Ofosohene. Sami is also being live on boxingghana.com as well. Many thanks, Sami. Incredible stuff. I've enjoyed every bit of the fight today. It's early morning, but of course, it's been an enjoyable night. Recently, we're going over to the ring announcer for the results.
Right, so I'm with Emmanuel Quaye. He is called the Royal King out of Choco. He just fought against Jacob Laryea and he was not able to come out with a victory over 10 rounds. Want to see how it feels. All right, so Emmanuel Quaye is saying that he had an injury to his left shoulder before the fight, and it really cost him into the fight. So he's really pleading with all his fans and everybody to bear with him, and he promises to be better. No, fire! Don't tell her. What fire? For my interview, like there. Fire. All right, do much more. All right, so Emmanuel Quaye is calling for a rematch. He's saying that he would like to have fire for a rematch this year or any other year, right? Okay, God bless you so much. Thank you so much. God bless. I think it's part this way.